So look, if you're not using these game-changing Instagram growth strategies, you are missing out a lot. Because for an entire year of 2022, I've been posting and grinding consistently, working my ass off, and I literally got 0 followers. In fact, all year, I just kept losing followers. But when I finally discovered and applied the strategies I'm about to share with you in this video, then just 100 days, my following grew to over 160,000 followers. And now I'm sitting at 168,000 followers. Millions of views on my reels, and I'm earning full-time income as a content creator online. So if you want to grow your Instagram page in 2023, stick with me for 5 minutes on this video, as I'm going to reveal all secrets that big influencers don't want you to know. Before we get into the main strategies, I just want to announce that I recently created a brand new 7-lesson course showing you everything step by step on how I built my following, all my editing secrets, and much more. And today you can get free access to this course just by clicking the link in my description or in the first pinned comment. Other than that, I also want to touch on an amazing website called U2Subs, which happened to be a sponsor of today's video. You really don't want to skip this one out. U2Subs is a legitimate service which allows you to get real Instagram followers that actually engages with your content, and that is going to boost your post into the algorithm. Not only that, but it's only one software I found on the market that allows you to actually get paid by engaging with other profiles. So we all know that the hardest part to grow your page is when you have low amounts of followers. No one is engaging with your content, so your content gets pushed out less. And U2Subs is a really great shortcut for you to go ahead and get engagement on your post day one. I left the first link to U2Subs in my description so you can check it out and try it out today. So look guys, I'm making this video purely from my experience, and I'm going to tell you what worked for me. And I'm not telling you that you must do it the same way I did it, but you can certainly apply some aspects from my strategy to your own. So the best way to grow your page organically is going to be Reels. Instagram is constantly competing with TikTok, with YouTube Shorts, so it's gonna be pushing out Reels as nothing else. Your reel can literally go viral and keep going viral for months. Craziest part is that sometimes your reel can start going viral out of nowhere. So just to prove my point, I recently started a brand new Instagram page. I posted this reel in April. It started picking up views at the start of May, and now it sits at almost 2 million views. So it just shows you that Instagram is actually updating their algorithm, so your reels have a longer lifespan, just like YouTube videos. So how do you make your reels go viral? The biggest mistake I see a lot of new creators make is that they try to make completely original content. With hundreds of thousands of videos already published on the platform, the good news is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just go out there, see what is working for other people, and do your own version of what is already working. So let me show you a practical example of what I mean. So here's the guy Enzo who posted this video. If you go through his recent reels, you can clearly see that this is a winner. It got 10 times more views than his other videos. That means there's something there. It could be a hook, it could be the actual topic, or it could be an overarching idea of the video that made it go viral. But this is what I would call a proven concept. Now, mistake a lot of people would make again is they would go out and try to make the same looking video using the same hook and not adding anything original to the video at all. So instead of completely copying the video, you can do this. First, let's change the hook. Let's say it could be go host for 3 months and do these 7 things. Now, obviously you come up with your own things. You're still keeping the similar messaging, but as you can see, the hook is different. And here's the final result of what I mean. So you still kept the same message. You're making the video which clearly has demand in the market. People love watching these videos. So you have all the things working in your favor. Now, to add even more steroids on the top, you're going to add a great audio. So you don't want just to reuse the same audio. My general rule of thumb when picking the audio is this. So if you're a small account, let's say less than 10,000 followers, you always want to be using audios that are new and fresh and doesn't have that many uses already. So for example, this audio would be a good pick. A great way to find trending audios is to follow pages like these. So what you can do is to simply follow these pages, turn on notifications for their posts, and make sure you have your video ready to post. And whenever they drop a new audio, just go ahead and use it. As a content creator, you're going to go through 3 phases. Phase number 1 is what I call ride the wave phase. And this is where you're just starting out. And your main goal in this phase is to hit that viral video. So one viral video is usually what is going to bring you the most amount of followers. And this should be your goal when you're just starting out. You need that base of followers, so whenever you're posting new content, it can be pushed out faster and easier. Phase 2 is when you got that viral video and now you're trying to figure out your own style. You're following the real strategy I showed you before, but you're also experimenting with different ideas from time to time. What is most important is do not be afraid to actually experiment. If your video flops, doesn't mean that the second upload is also gonna flop. Instagram is just random sometimes, and you can literally get low views on one video and then out of nowhere your second video starts performing really good after a week of it being posted. Don't attach too much of your self-worth to the likes and the views you're getting on your content. It's really unhealthy. Just view it as a separate thing that you do and treat it like a real business. The third phase is where you build out your base, you have a fan base, you have people who constantly watch your content and are true fans. And this is where you transition into posting more original content. You already know what is working the best for you, you already understand your audience pretty well, and in the most cases you become a trendsetter yourself. And this is where other people start using your content as inspiration. I saw that happen with my recent post, and that is really fun to see that other people view you as inspiration of some sort. And you should also strive to get into this phase. Consistency. So I do have mixed feelings about consistency, but I think when you're starting out, it's really important. Volume and consistency is what's going to make you better creator. Try to stay consistent, not for the sake of being consistent, but because this is what will help you to become better faster, and it will also allow you to get that viral video faster. When you start out, I recommend post every single day, and when you hit that viral video, you can take foot off the gas a little bit, start posting 4 to 5 times per week. At least this is how I'm doing it myself right now. Posting times. Most people make a big mistake when posting on Instagram. They simply post using the times that Instagram gives them. When you go to your audience insights on Instagram, you can see when your followers are the most active. The problem with that is most likely everyone has the same insights. That means majority of the people are going to be posting at the same times. What I found is that my content tends to perform much better when I posted few hours earlier before the times that Instagram gives me, before a big chunk of my followers are on the platform. So just simply look at what times Instagram gives you and just post few hours earlier before your peak times. So I'm a big believer that you learn your best through taking action, and I want my viewers to be acting the same way and be action takers. So here's the full roadmap with action steps that you can start taking today. By the way, I know that all these things work because I see people every day in my Discord community getting amazing results with this strategy. So first step, pick your niche. If you don't have an Instagram page yet, you have to pick some sort of niche you're gonna be creating content in. After that, it's time for you to find those best performing pieces of content. Start remaking those pieces of content yourself by adding your own spin and making them unique, just the way I showed you before. At the start, I recommend picking 10 to 15 creators in your niche, find which content performed the best for them in the past 30 to 60 days, and start doing the work by remaking those videos. The next step, of course, is to start posting that content, but make sure you're using the viral audio strategy I touched on before. The smaller your page, the more you want to be utilizing this strategy. At the start, focus on producing as much content as you can. View this as your training camp, which will allow you to become a better creator, and it will also maximize your chances of going viral, because the more content you post, the more chances you will get to finally hit that viral video. Once you hit that viral video and you arrive at a phase 2, start experimenting more with your content. Remember that you actually want your followers to follow you for your ideas and for you yourself. That will build a more loyal fan base and convert your audience into true fans. Do not post your content at midnight or too early in the morning, and just use the content posting time strategy I explained you before. And finally, keep at it for at least 30 to 60 days. The growth is not going to happen overnight. Even if you're following everything I laid down for you in this video and you're posting the best content in the world, it will still take some time for your content to catch up. But trust me, when you finally hit that viral video and followers start rolling in, it will be worth it. So stay patient and just keep at it for the next few months. And let me know how that goes for you in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy this one where I explain how this content-driven entrepreneur makes over $1 million per year without any employees. So click here and watch it right away. Thank you for watching.